Not loving the look and layout of your shop on your Squarespace website? Maybe you're wanting to customize it a bit more to truly make it your own. Well, in this video, that is exactly what you'll get. Plus, at the end, I have an amazing tip for you on the most powerful thing that you can do to completely change how your products are being displayed both on your main shop page and also anywhere else where you want to pull certain products onto your website. So be sure to watch the video all the way until the end to get that too. Okay, so we are here on my shop page. You will notice in the list of pages is a little shopping cart icon. So that one I'm going to click into, and then I'm going to click on edit on the page. And then if I want to change up how these flower vases or bouquets, for example, are being displayed, I'm going to click on edit section, and then this will give me a lot of the customization options. So the first thing that we have is column spacing. So this is the amount of white space happening in between your shop product items. Then we have row spacing. So if we have multiple rows of products, then we can change up how much space is happening with them there. We also can change the number of columns, adding or deleting. We can do a minimum of 2, maximum of 4 items per row. Now, the aspect ratio is how the image is cropped. So we have a few different options. All of your items will be cropped to the same ratio. If you want them to be cropped to different ratios, depending on the product, there you'll actually need to make use of a bit of a Squarespace hack. I will link a video up above and also in the description below for you on Squarespace tags and categories and the summary block, and that is how you could change this if you wanted to. But for now, again, the easier way is just to pick one of the different options that are happening here. So I'm going to go for vertical one. And then when it comes to your text alignment, you can decide left, right, middle, spacing, how far away it is from the item itself, whether or not you want the price to be shown or hidden on this page. Header text alignment, we could have these either basically like the categories in the middle or on the side. So the breadcrumbs are these bits up here. So say if it was like shop and then, for example, Valentine's Day, and then it was pink flowers, and then it was this bouquet, for example. So breadcrumbs is basically just this list of items, and it's kind of like going through the different categories. That's basically what breadcrumbs means. And then coming back to our main shop page, the other option which we have is colors. So what this means is in your site styles editor, you can choose a color palette for your website, and then there's sort of different like pre-made color themes, I guess you could say, which are going to appear here. So if I click on some of these, it will change the color theme for this page. There we are. Save this. If you want to customize those color themes and maybe you're not happy with any one of them, the place that you would do that, FYI, is going into design and then site styles and then into colors and then editing one of the color themes. So I think it was dark 1, which I had selected for this option here. So just click on edit. And then in here, I have all of the different options for like every teeny tiny aspect of color that is happening on this page, and I can choose to change something as well. So yes, if there's anything on the main products page or in one specific product and you want to change what that is, then you can go ahead and find the relevant item happening here and change it. Okay, so next up, what if you want the different items to appear in a different order? We would head back into our shop page, go to all, this is where your products actually live, and then here on the left-hand side, you can click and drag items, and then they will rearrange on your page. So you can choose to have these in whatever order your little heart desires. Now next, I want to go into one of the product pages to actually edit what that product page looks like. So when you first go into your product page, it will give you the option of which of these options you want this product to appear as. Now you can change this in here, so if I sort of gives you a little preview here in the icon as to what that exactly is going to look like. But basically play around with the different options to see which one you prefer. I actually really like the half option, how it goes full width there. That looks really nice. Now the half, full, and wrap are all basically set, but if you head into the simple option, which I guess is not technically that simple, you have a few different options that you can like change things up in the look here. So you could again choose how do I want the image for this one to display. Maybe I want a square image. Again, text alignment, breadcrumbs. Again, that is this bit up in the top left happening here. Design aspect makes sense when there's more photos added. So let me just start with doing that. I'm going to go into edit product. Next. Good. And I'm going to add another image. Okay, so now I have a few more images added. Let's go back into design. Then edit section, and then this is what I was talking about. So design, right now it's a slideshow. You could also have stacked, so one image comes after the next and scrolls down, or you could have a carousel where it scrolls through the different images. So I'm actually going to go for, I like the stacked one. So again, that bit only makes sense once you have multiple photos for the product. And again, you can also choose to change the color theme for this product as well. Now, something that you're pretty likely to want to do if you have an e-commerce website is to have your shopping cart icon in your top navigation. So let's talk about how you do that. So let me come back over here. Pages, click on edit, and then edit site header. And then here we have inside of elements, we want to turn on the shopping cart icon. And we can see it's appeared up here in the top right-hand corner. And then we can choose what exactly we want the icon to look like. It has a good fair few options, which I like. I like that one. Alternatively, you could have it as text and you could change what the text says there as well. I want the icon. Good. Okay. Then you could decide the size of said icon as well, if it has a border around it or not, and if you want it to show a number for how many items have been put in the cart. So if you have a store which people tend to just buy one item, you probably don't need the number option there, but if they tend to buy multiple items, then it could be interesting to have the number option added. Right now it's a 0, but it will change to however many items someone's added into their shopping cart. Now, very typically, your shopping cart is the furthest right icon or item in your top navigation. So right now we have a button there. So let's go into I'm gonna get rid of the button. So then my shopping cart goes to the far right. And then you can also change up the mobile version by clicking the phone icon here. And again, clicking into the layout and changing up where you want the different items to appear. Again, I would say it's most normal to have this setup. Menu in the top left, logo or title of the business in the middle, and then the shopping cart icon on the right. Yeah. Okay, so now that you have a decent understanding of customizing your page, what about if you want to rearrange your items? Or maybe completely change the layout of all of your products on your shop, or maybe again, pull them onto other areas of your website. Maybe on your homepage, you want to feature some of your most popular products, or potentially you have a blog post explaining how to blah, 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 and you want to pull in onto the blog post the relevant products, which would help the person complete that tutorial. Now, there is a tiny but mighty feature duo inside of Squarespace that will help you do exactly this. I put together a full tutorial on it, so be sure to watch this video next to get that too.